From the moment we are born, those outside of ourselves are constantly making decisions for our future. And why shouldn't they? As a child, you don't have the mental capacity to think or survive on your own. However, as we grow, we are expected to use our knowledge and intuition to think for ourselves. Despite these expectations, many of us grow into adults who are incapable of thinking for ourselves. And why is that? The main reason is influence. Influence, you see, that's right. Influence is the capacity to have an effect on someone's personality, more specifically, their character, patterns of thinking, behavior, and overall development. And that influence is a result of an assortment of attachments, which could be of respect, fear, awe, love, power, wealth, status, and beauty, among many others. So, from the moment we are born to the moment we die, our thinking is influenced one way or the other. Whether it's the influence to avoid or partake of something. Then the question is, are we really able to think for ourselves? Or is that just an illusion created to make us feel as though we have control over what goes on in our life? But today's lesson is not about the unseen influences we have no control over. It's about the influences from the people in our lives. You should keep in mind that what works for one person might not necessarily work for another. So delegating your thinking processes to someone just because of their influence can be very dangerous for you. But opposing influences is not an easy task. Research shows that emotional discomfort can be caused by resisting peer pressure. As a result, people tend to want to fit in, even when it means not thinking for themselves. Then, who are we really? Do we even exist? If we are just the result of influence, can we really call ourselves individuals? Or are we just indistinguishable parts of the Homo sapiens species? Despite this influential society, there is hope. You can't think for yourself to the extent that you choose what you will be influenced by. No one is forcing you to act or to choose. If you don't like your life, don't blame others for the choices you made, and certainly don't blame their influence. When it comes down to it, it's not the influencer's fault you were deceiving yourself into believing that you are someone you are not. Here is where the thinking for yourself comes in. Here is where you choose what and who you are. Here in the courts of the mind. So stop allowing others to think for you. Stop trying to fit in with the crowd. Be confident because you are unique. Think for yourself because you were given a brain and have a mind of your own to make decisions. And therefore, you are capable of thinking for yourself. So start using your head.